My friend, you also like that one or not? Every time after you whack a big plate of chicken rice or char kway teow, your stomach bloats up like a big balloon. So full of wind, so tight, until breathing also feels so difficult. Or maybe, you just lie down ready to sleep, suddenly got this burning feeling rush up your throat. Wah, that sour taste shoots straight up, spoil your whole night's sleep. This one, people call heartburn or acid reflux, law. Every time this happens, you confirm plus chop go to the medicine cabinet, take out that bottle of Gaviscon, or pop that one pill the polyclinic doctor gave you to control your stomach acid, right? You feel like once you swallow it, the fire in your stomach is put out. Instant relief, so shiok. Today, as your good kaki friend, I must tell you something. This thing might shock you, but it can save the rest of your life. A real secret, I tell you. What you're doing is a big mistake. Every single one of those stomach pills you take, not only does it not cure your stomach problem, but it is also slowly destroying your entire digestive system with your own hands. I have to say this with a heavy heart, you are paving the way for future problems like anemia, osteoporosis, brittle bones, and even cancer. In this video today, I'm going to completely turn your understanding of bloating and acid reflux upside down. I will expose the scary truth behind the magic of stomach medicine. And most importantly, I will give you a set of golden rules. You can throw away your medicine box. Just by changing the way you eat, you can solve the problem from the root and reawaken your stomach's natural power. Wait, hold on first. Before we start, if you care about your health, please click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Because here, we talk about the truths that nobody else wants to talk about. I also want to know if you're with me on this journey. If you are watching this and you feel me, please type 1 in the comments. If not, then type 0. If you also suffer from similar problems, leave a comment and I will try my best to answer you. Okay, let's officially start. First, I want to ask you one question. You think bloating and acid reflux happen because we have too much stomach acid, is it? Most people, even some doctors, will tell you yes. So our solution is very direct: eat some Kongguan biscuits, drink milk, or just pop a pill to neutralize the acid. Sounds logical, right? But this is the first, and most terrible, mistake we all make. It's like your house is on fire, and the fire alarm is ringing like mad. We think it's very noisy, so we go and smash the alarm. Is the fire out? No, In fact, because you cannot hear the alarm anymore, the fire gets bigger and bigger, until the whole HDB flat burns down. Those stomach pills you take are exactly like smashing the fire alarm. They give you temporary relief from the discomfort but make you ignore the real fire behind it. So, what is the real fire? There are two main culprits. Culprit number 1, too much carbo that you eat. We Singaporeans love our carbs, ho? Chicken rice must have extra rice. Bok chor mee must be mee pork. Breakfast is kaya toast. Correct or not? But think about it. When all these carbs go into your stomach, what happens if your stomach is not strong enough, if you don't have enough acid? They cannot be broken down properly. It's like a pile of wet charcoal, you try to light it, but it cannot catch fire, only can produce a lot of smoke. These undigested carbs start to ferment in your stomach, producing a lot of gas, mostly carbon dioxide. Your stomach becomes a balloon being blown up and up. You tell me, how can you not get bloated? Culprit number 2, you eat too little protein. You might not know this, but for our stomach to produce strong enough acid, it needs a switch. An accelerator. And that accelerator is protein. When you start eating meat, fish, or eggs, your stomach gets a signal, the good stuff is here. Faster produce acid, time to work. But, if your diet is mostly carbs, and you eat very little protein, then you can't step on this accelerator. Your stomach doesn't produce enough acid. The digestive engine cannot even start. I myself have a painful lesson. There was a period I loved to eat pasta. Almost every day I would eat it for lunch. The result? Every afternoon, I was so bloated until I couldn't function properly. The whole afternoon I just felt yawn, weary, and sleepy. Later, a friend who knows about natural medicine gave me a wake-up call. He said, "You try this. Cut your pasta portion to half, and eat 2 more pieces of steak." I did what he said. You might not believe it. Just this one simple change, that very same afternoon, my bloating was gone. Completely gone, SIA. That was when I had a light bulb moment. What? For so many years I got it all wrong. Our stomach problem is not about too much acid. The real problem is the ratio of our food is completely out of balance. So now we know, the problem is too little stomach acid. But why, if there's less acid, do we feel the acid rushing up? Sounds contradictory, right? Don't worry. Next, I want to clear the name of a hero in our body that has been seriously misunderstood. And that hero is stomach acid. You probably think stomach acid is a bad guy, something that corrodes our body. Wrong. Real stomach acid, or hydrochloric acid, is our body's most loyal and powerful health guardian. It has 3 major contributions. Without any one of them, your health will collapse. First big contribution, it's our body's super disinfectant. Think about all the things we eat every day. The food from the hawker center, the sauté from the pasar malam, how much bacteria, viruses, and parasites are on them. Our stomach is a super strong acid pool with a pH of 1.5 to 2.5. It's like a top-grade biosecurity disinfection chamber. Any bad thing that dares to invade, 99% will be killed off by the stomach acid right there. That's why sometimes we eat something that's not so clean, we might get a bit of diarrhea, and then we're okay. Because our stomach acid, the first line of defense, blocked it. But when you take stomach medicine long-term, you destroy this acidic environment, turning it into a neutral or even alkaline place. What happens then? It becomes a paradise for bacteria. Those bad guys that should have been killed, like H. pylori or E. coli, can now multiply freely. They can even travel down and contaminate your entire intestine. Second big contribution, it is the only key to start the digestion engine. We spend so much money to buy nutritious food, herbal chicken soup, fish head curry, premium beef. Why? To absorb the protein inside. But no matter how good the protein is, if it cannot be broken down into amino acids, our body cannot absorb it. The enzyme responsible for breaking down protein, pepsin, is usually asleep. Only when it comes in contact with a strong enough concentration of stomach acid can it be woken up to start working. Without stomach acid, this key, all that expensive food you eat is basically useless rubbish rotting slowly in your stomach. Eventually, it turns into toxins that get absorbed by your intestines, poisoning your whole body. Now, the most important point is coming. Stomach acid's third and most crucial contribution, it controls the 2 main gates of our digestive tract. The first gate is at the top, connecting our esophagus and stomach. Think of it like a tap valve. When your stomach has enough acid, this acidity sends a strong signal to the gate, acid level down here is good, please close tightly. So the gate shuts tight, preventing anything from the stomach from flowing upwards. But what if you don't have enough acid? the signal gets messed up. The gate thinks, "Ayo, downstairs like nothing is happening," so it doesn't close properly. It remains loose and floppy. At this moment, that little bit of acid you have left, mixed with the fermenting, gassy food, can easily rush up through this loose gate into your esophagus. So, you understand now? That burning heartburn feeling is not because your stomach acid is overflowing. It's the complete opposite. It's because your acid is too little, so little that you don't even have the strength to close the gate properly. This is the shocking truth behind acid reflux. The second gate is at the bottom, connecting the stomach to the small intestine. This gate is even smarter. When the food in the stomach has been fully processed by the acid into a proper semi-liquid paste, this acidic paste stimulates the gate, giving it a signal: upstairs work is done, you can open the gate and let it pass. The gate receives the signal and opens, letting the food move smoothly to the next station, the small intestine. But if your stomach acid is not enough, the food is not processed properly, it's still in big chunks. The gate won't open. It will think, if this unqualified stuff comes down, my brother, the small intestine, cannot take it, law. The result? The food gets stuck in your stomach, cannot go up, cannot go down. It can only stay there to ferment, produce gas, and rot. Your stomach gets stretched bigger and bigger, and you feel more and more uncomfortable. So you see, stomach acid, this hero we have wrongly accused for so many years, is the commander-in-chief of our entire digestive system. We should not be trying to kill it. Instead, we should do everything we can to help it return to its normal function. Hearing this, you might be breaking out in a cold sweat. So we have been using the wrong method to fight our body's most important ally. But what I'm about to say next might make you feel a bit scared. The long-term reliance on those acid-neutralizing, acid-suppressing drugs, what kind of terrifying price will our body pay? I can tell you responsibly, it is no different from a slow suicide. I'm not trying to scare you, okay? This is all supported by a lot of medical research and clinical reports. The first price to pay is a total collapse of nutrient absorption. Think about it. Once the stomach acid checkpoint fails, what happens? First, protein cannot be broken down. These half-cooked, large protein molecules are forced into the small intestine. Our intestine doesn't recognize them. The body's immune system will treat them as invaders and launch an attack. This leads to gut inflammation and allergies. Even scarier, these undigested proteins rot in the intestine, producing toxic substances like hydrogen sulfide and ammonia. These toxins seep through the gut wall into your bloodstream, flowing throughout your body, becoming a breeding ground for future colon cancer. Second, a complete loss of minerals. Do you often feel dizzy, look pale, and feel very tired? Do you often have backaches and get leg cramps at night? You think it's just old age? Wrong. It could very well be caused by that stomach pill you're taking. Because essential minerals like iron, calcium, magnesium, and zinc can only be dissolved and absorbed by the body in a strong acidic environment. Without acid in your stomach, it doesn't matter how much high-iron kangkong you eat or how much milk you drink for calcium, it's useless. Cannot absorb iron, you get anemia. Cannot absorb calcium, you get osteoporosis. Not enough magnesium, your nerves and heart will have problems. Your hair will become weak and break easily. Your nails will grow ridges. These are all distress signals your body is sending you. The second price is the complete surrender of your immune defense. As we said earlier, stomach acid is the first line of defense against germs. Once you use medicine to remove this line of defense, your body is like an open house, allowing all kinds of germs to just walk in. The H. pylori bacteria that we are also scared of, which might have just stayed in the stomach, can now migrate downwards without any resistance, causing ulcers in the small intestine. All the bad bacteria will have a party in your gut. Your gut flora will be completely imbalanced. Recurring diarrhea and constipation will become your new normal. Top international medical journals, like the Journal of the American Medical Association, have published reports clearly stating that people who take acid-suppressing drugs long-term have a risk of contracting fatal pneumonia that is almost double that of a normal person. How scary is that statistic? The third, and heaviest, price is a series of chronic diseases you never expected are waiting for you just around the corner. Doctors and scientists have been warning us repeatedly. The link between long-term acid suppression and many major diseases is becoming clearer and clearer. For example, it increases your risk of developing kidney disease and liver cancer. It affects the absorption of vitamin B12, and B12 is crucial for maintaining a healthy nervous system. A long-term deficiency can lead to memory loss and even dementia. Other studies have found that it has a close relationship with an increased risk of multiple sclerosis and cardiovascular disease. Look at that. Just to solve a small bloating problem, we have unknowingly planted so many time bombs in our bodies. Is this deal really worth it? Hearing this, please don't be anxious or scared. I'm revealing these harsh truths today not to scare you, but to give you a complete wake-up call. Because the good news is, our body has an incredibly powerful self-healing ability. As long as you use the right method to reawaken this ability, saying goodbye to the medicine box and curing your bloating and acid reflux for good is totally possible. Remember these 3 tricks. They will change the rest of your life. And I promise you, these 3 tricks don't require you to spend a single cent. You don't need to have deep knowledge. You can start today, right after watching this. Trick number 1, the core trick, the golden eating rule: carbs half, protein double. Starting from your very next meal, completely change your eating sequence and ratio. Don't start by whacking 2 big bowls of rice anymore. Please, eat your protein first. Whether it's a few pieces of sweet and sour pork, a slice of steamed fish, or a hard-boiled egg, let them go down into your stomach first. This action is stepping on the accelerator for your stomach acid production, telling your stomach, get ready to work. After you have warmed up your digestive engine, then eat your vegetables. And only at the very end, eat a little bit of your main staple. Preferably half of your usual portion, or even less. If you just stick to this, I guarantee, in as fast as 3 days, you will feel a world of difference. Your stomach will feel more comfortable than ever before. Trick number 2, use the natural acid helpers in our kitchen. Use acid to nourish the stomach. Here, I want to teach you a simple on-the-spot test you can do with your meal. It can immediately tell you if you are truly lacking stomach acid. Prepare a glass of water. Squeeze a few drops of fresh lemon juice or a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar into it. Dilute it. Before your meal, take a small sip. Pay close attention to how your stomach feels. If your stomach feels warm and comfortable, or even if your digestion feels smoother right away, then congratulations. We are 100% on the right track. Your body is telling you in the most direct way, I need this acidic signal. You can make it a habit to drink a small glass of diluted lemon water or apple cider vinegar before meals. Or, during your meal, you can have some naturally fermented side dishes like Korean kimchi or even our local ocha. Remember, our goal is not to use these external acids to replace our stomach acid. It's to use them as a trigger, to stimulate and reawaken your own stomach to start producing its own strong acid again. Some friends who are more health conscious will even have a small saucer of olive oil with a bit of vinegar to dip their food in while eating. This is also an excellent little trick to awaken your stomach acid. Trick number 3. Be a smart consumer. Choose supportive supplements, not suppressive medicine. If you really need some extra help, please open your eyes wide and learn to tell the difference between these two types of things. When our body is not well, we need a helper, not a killer. What is suppressive? These are the antacids and pills we talked about earlier. Their logic is to kill your stomach acid. This is fighting against your body. What is supportive? Its logic is to help your stomach restore its normal function. For example, there are some good quality digestive supplements on the market. They contain ingredients like betaine HCl, which gently helps to supplement a basic level of acidity to kickstart digestion. They also contain various digestive enzymes, like protease and amylase, that directly help you break down food, reducing the burden on your stomach. Another very good ingredient is called cabbage extract, also known as vitamin U. It has an almost magical effect on repairing a damaged stomach lining. You see, one is demolishing the stage, the other is repairing the stage. Now you know which one to choose, right? My friends, we're reaching the end of today's content. Let's recap the most important concept today. Your years of bloating and acid reflux are not caused by too much stomach acid. The root cause is not enough stomach acid, and you eating too many carbs and too little protein. The key to solving the problem has never been in that cold pharmacy. It has always been on your dining plate, in your daily food choices. Our body is the most precise and intelligent machine in the world. It has powerful self-healing abilities. It's just that in the past, we often used the wrong methods to interfere with and harm it. From today onwards, please trust your body. Take back control of your own health. Don't hand over your well-being to that small, seemingly harmless little pill anymore. Starting from your next meal, go and try the methods we talked about today. Eat protein first, cut your carbs by half, and add a little bit of natural acid. I promise you, your body will give you the most surprising and wonderful feedback. Please share this video with every family member and friend around you who is still troubled by bloating, who is still relying on stomach medicine. Your small action today might just change the health of the second half of their life. This is not just sharing knowledge, it's passing on a genuine form of care and blessing. I wish every friend watching this can have a strong, healthy stomach. From now on, enjoy your food without any burden and embrace true health and long-lasting fortune. Take care, and I'll see you next time.